Time for the playing of the live game. Back over here. This screen is intentionally blank. Why, yes, yes it is. Let's make sure the controller is on, otherwise I think this game will have issues. What sort of issues would it have? I don't know. Many. Many unforeseen issues that will probably be problematic. GeoGuessr. I must admit, A, I'd probably be absolute fucking garbage at that game, and B, I don't 100% see the appeal. But maybe it's just because I know I would be garbage at it that it just doesn't appeal. But it's like, okay, this is a place. I got the place right. Now I do it again and again and again and again and again, and it's like, right. Do we do anything else here? And the answer is kind of no. But I suppose, arguably, it's probably a sort of very lovely to know that you're better at spotting places than other people. Okay, so recycle tin cans. I get a trinket of excitement. Lovely. Finish off the turtles. Oh yes, of course. Killed giant turtles for the turtle gonads. I need to deliver Ubrick's gravestone to the gravedigger in the haunted forest. I'm not entirely sure where the haunted forest is. Also, I can never remember where the sodding map is. Oh yeah, I've got a super lightning rod. Nice. Where's the map? There's the map. Marvellous, right. Okay, so... there's the enchanted forest up there. Not sure precisely how I would get to the enchanted forest just from here. Plays it between... Oh yeah, I suppose that's not a terrible one. Some people just insist it's the same place every time. Well, I mean, at some point you've got to be correct, technically speaking. Not necessarily the world's wisest stratagem, but at some point, if you keep guessing the same thing... Oh yes, for the last time, people do not count as garbage. You don't know some of the people I know. I made that joke last week. I'll just celebrate the hilarity of it once again. Right, so I think... Still not 100% sure what I want to do, but we'll take care of this giant axe with my fucking great slammy hammer. You will take this slammy hammer to your face, and I will laugh at your death. You cannot stand up to the mashy hammer. You are simply tiny ants. You will get mashed under the hammer of justice. It's not actually a justice weapon, but it's still the hammer of justice because it's wielded by a master of justice, yeah. Oh, master of justice, yes indeed. Oh, here we are, I believe, at the Trolllands. I don't know if we necessarily want to be at the Trolllands, but I suppose arguably there's a treasure chest. Well, I think you're just coming up with problems that we don't need. Dead adventurer! Just loot that man's corpse. Never mind, he's not needing those anymore anyway. I've gained another tin can. Very useful. Can I actually go in here? No. It is simply a thing. As I say, I don't necessarily find myself with the urge to play it, but you never know. So 500 physical. Oh, that's interesting. That does register as a justice weapon, despite the fact that it doesn't look like it's a justice weapon. So that's good. What is that doing? 475. So maybe do that one. Get rid of that. Not entirely sure what these mushrooms are doing. Oh, they are imbued with powerful fungly energies and savoury flavour. Cool. So they are a foodstuff. That's good to know. What sort of damage is that doing? 450. So technically, yeah, the sabre is the superior choice. So I'll just put the double-bladed sword down there. I like... It's stupid. I like to put them there just in case I want to use them again. But ultimately, they will be going in the grinder. So, I don't know why I insist on doing it. It's daft and ridiculous. But I do nonetheless insist on doing it. Oh, I see. So we can probably go up a bit. Yeah, we can probably go round. Oh, is that another dead adventurer? Yes, it is. I might get another fancier weapon. Oh, yes. Or just a horrendous sort of horrendous waste of space. What was it? An onyx helmet of glam. I'm assuming though, plus 80, plus only 60. So awesome, it's illegal in 4 realms. But unfortunately not awesome enough to go on my head. Oh, actually no, I think that was once upon a time on my head. I think I exchanged it for this new one. The Gilded Crown of Bling! This crown is full of regal power and class-based taxation. You've got one that was 26 kilometres off the start point, based purely on the terrain in a truck that had Spanish writing on the side. Nice! Oh, hello. There's creatures here. You guys can get fucked. You cannot stand up to the power of my hammer. No one can. I've got 2 hammers, and I'm not afraid to use them. So yeah, it's weird. Maybe I'm not allowed to justice off of A? I don't think that's true, though. I swear I've justiced. I'm very certain I've justiced off of A before. But yeah, for some reason my justice is up, but my justice is not going anywhere.
Food vendor.
Ah, I'm feeling peckish.
Peckish. Let's see what you've got.
What does the man have? Nachos, corn dog, ice cream bar, and drumsticks. Remember you, sir. You may come in handy, considering how badly I play. I'm forever needing snacks. You will serve my purpose as well. Which is to say, justice can be anywhere. Damn straight. Oh, tiny chickens wish to be crushed under the power. Oh no, these are eyeballs. Sorry. I will crush your eyeballs. Japanese maps were extra fun, are they? Ah. Squishing the eyeballs. Oh yes, that's the hideous eyeballs included in. Oh, unless. Oh, okay, maybe this weapon. Actually, this weapon might be the best justice weapon I've ever seen. Because I get the impression it only kicks off its justice when you actually hit something. When you hit an enemy, it will fire up the justice. Oh shit, I'm running very low on health. I wasn't really paying any attention. No, sir.
I don't have a key.
No, I didn't think you did. I'm still slightly confused as to where the fuck I want to go. Ah, probably sort of up. Basically just sort of find an area I can actually get to. That's the fundamental, yes. Speaking Japanese has only really helped in a few of them. Most of the major highway signs listing distance to various places are bilingual. That's true. They usually have English written underneath as far as I'm aware, which is not a lot. My awareness of other countries is fairly limited. In fact, my awareness of my own country is fairly limited. That's going to be the most embarrassing one, isn't it? It's a fucking town sign in perfect English with the English markings, and I go, oh, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Could be anything as far as I can tell. Okay, I need some more ice cream in my mouth. I will continually eat ice cream. It's the only solution that I have. Helpful sign. Castle von Prong, 243 von visitors to Castle Von Prong. Well, I can't deny, I probably don't want to go to Castle Von Prong. Cabins for the rich up there. I didn't know where I want to... Although, having said that, Castle Von Prong is technically where the orphans were, I believe. Also, there's an orphan's left shoe. So, I'm heading in the right direction for an orphan. Which means, really, I must go forth. For that is my ultimate goal.
I don't have a key to open this gate.
I never actually asked you to open the gate, DeathSpank. You assumed I was going to. And, oh, hello, there's an orphan shoe. Now, is that actually taking me along like some kind of path where I'm exclusively following orphan shoes? No, I don't think so. I must have just missed it when I passed here the first time, which is truly bizarre, but I suppose what we need to do is go in this cave, I'm assuming. What is in this cave? An outhouse that's out of order. Attention, confused demons. Demonic blue lever passage. Right, we should have a little bit of map. Oh, we actually have the entirety of the map. Okay, let's go find the lever. Maybe there's a rave in the cave. Maybe there's a rave in the cave. Blavus, blue lever, activated. That's helpful. That made life a lot simpler, didn't it? I was trying to think of other Ave words, but I can't. So that's fun. Attention, confused demons. Orphan storage. Held by a man named Dave. That's it. There you go. You're getting it. Dave holds the rave in a cave. It's a raving, caving, Davin. Major demons only. Well, I'm no major demon, but I do have the Bearer of Justice. Another orphan shoe. Yeah, just a minor point. We have picked up 5. Oh, holy balls! I need some food. The demons can kick the shit out of me. Ow, ow. Now, which one's the button I'm after? Not that one. Not that one. That one. Do. Yes. You think you are big. You think you are strong. Oh, shite. I exited the cave. That is not the situation I was looking for. Luckily, I'm fairly certain everything pretty much stays dead for a fairly extended period of time. I don't think it's 100% like everything stays dead for a permanent value of time. But you do have a lot of leeway if you have to leave and come back. They will remain as dead as desired. Oh, I've got 8 root beers. Specifically, I believe, a root beer float. Chomp. Major minor... Oh, very nice game. I don't know if you were able to see that, but that enemy there is called a major minor demon because he's a miner, as in a miner, as in a fellow who's mining. Face my slamming justice. I am trying to get the perfect block, but it's alarmingly difficult. I mean, it's alarmingly difficult to just block in general, because sometimes they start their attack pattern. If you really paid attention to their attack pattern, you probably could do better, but, you know. What's the point in having food if you don't actually eat the food? So you might as well just run away and eat ice cream. Oh shit, I have no ice cream. I don't know if that's a pause. Yes it is. Marvellous, good. What shall we start consuming next? We've got quite a lot of chips. I think we'll start eating chips. It's time for French fries. French fries indeed. If you stop by, be sure to give him a wave, that's it. And if he's a hairy little bugger, make sure to give him a shave. And if he asks about keeping his progress, you can tell him all about the save. Yeah.
Health potions sure would hit the spot.
No, we do not use health potions here, DeathSpank. You know this. It is food and only food. Perfect block, yes! Justice was ready. Justice was swift. Justice wasn't good enough to prevent all the damage there. I was once again trying my best to actually get in there with a substantial... I've now got 9 left shoes of the orphan. I hear that the dance floor is concave. Yeah, I mean, it definitely works word-wise. I'm not sure if a dance floor would be concave, but I must admit, I can't quite remember the difference. Oh, concave is inwards, isn't it? Because of cave. So I can never quite remember the difference between the two of them, but it's actually relatively simple when you just think about it longer than 2 seconds. That's true, this is a demon cave. So maybe they have a concave dance floor. Keep the demons in check. Justice ready, yes! I think you get quite a lot of justice if you do a perfect block, but I mean seriously, I don't even remember. I don't actually remember there being a perfect block, which suggests maybe, just maybe, last time I played this game, I never once perfect blocked. So that's good. Attention, confused demons! Orphan storage. Major demons only. Well, now I know that's correct. I'm definitely going to go a different way. Attention, confused demons! Red lever passageway. I think it's time to go to the red lever passageway. Red lever, yellow lever, red lever, yellow lever, red lever, yellow lever. Treasure chest. Open that bad boy up. A root beer. Float, specifically, and... oh, just a load of gold, I believe it was. But yeah, I do quite appreciate the phrase major minor demon. I like that. I like that a lot. Gold! A man with a suit and a face. He's indestructible, mostly because of his face. He's got such a wonderful face. Yes. Resisted you. Justice is ready. Justice was immediately used. Oh, I believe in your soul. You got the power to know. You're indestructible. Oh, is I not as indestructible as I led you to believe, because I was very much destructed. Now I've got a nasty feeling. Okay, that's not quite so bad, although I'm not entirely sure where we are. I mean, as I say, I don't think it's too bad. It's not too far back. Okay, that's interesting to realise. The out of order outhouses, they will still act as checkpoints. However, you can't teleport via them. As such, that's why they're out of order. There we go, that guy. Yeah, not incredibly well done, but sometimes just take the win on it, I suppose, really. What were you immune to, I wonder? I don't know, but justice is ready. Take my justice. I feel like I slurped down a potion, because that's usually what the sort of toilet noise represents. When I slurp down a potion, you tend to get that sort of... but other than that, I'm not sure. Oh, I might be collecting shitloads of root beer floats. That might be the one. No justice available. Stun you. I've got a feeling those crystal things are pertinent at some point. Got another 2 big ass demons. Justice ready. You will take the justice. I will run away, eat some chips. I'll be back for you after my chips. God damn it. Perfect block. That's what we like to see. We don't like to see all of those imperfect... Oh! Yeah, I always have that shield. I was like, where did that get the shield from? But he always has the shield. It's just I've been using it. See how much I don't tend to block? I didn't even know he had a shield. Okay, there goes my red lever. Lovely jubbly. Now all we've got to do is just sprint back. All the way back around here. All the way around. It's slightly inconvenient, but what we'll do quickly... corn dog, yes. No, I would have to actually equip it first. Bugger. Oh, I suppose I'll tell you what, we'll stick it on that. We'll stick it on that side so that we've got a slightly lesser heal. I don't want to waste a bag of chips. Don't want to waste my bag of chips. Don't want to waste my bag of chips on a small amount of health. No. I'm gonna keep running. I'm gonna keep going. Gotta just run around this place. Let's just double check the map, see if I didn't miss anything. No, we're fine. I don't think the maps are particularly complicated in this game. I don't think this game is particularly complicated in the first place. It's just a bit of fun. It's a good laugh. You ain't nothing but a corn dog, howling all the time. This is apparently the singer-song. Is it running all the time first? I don't know the song, which is fairly obvious, I suppose. I will resist you. Shite. Chips time. Time for chips. Chips and running. Running and chips. Probably giving myself indigestion. Yeah, perfect block. Justice. Justice for days. It is crying all the time, but you changed the words. That's fair enough. I'm not sure, because I frequently change a lot of these songs into something they really ought not be, and so it's difficult to remember the originals. Confused demons, orphan storage is dead away. Well, I'm curious about this way, which is going to be another lever. Difficult to know for certain whether I need that lever, but at the end of the day, it's always worthwhile pulling every lever. Pulling all the levers. There you go, it was always going to be worth it. Well, alright, it might not have been, but it might have been a secret as well. So, nevertheless, pulling levers is what we do. I am DeathSpank. That is 15 left feet. So you would fully expect that to belong to 16 orphans. However, I'm not convinced that's the case. Justice! Oh, shite! Oh, that was close. I don't know how much health I had left, but it was fucking weird. Leave her, I hardly know her. Very clever. Very nice. Very well done. Now, demons matter. Demons matter? No, demons splatter am I dealing. Oh, chips and run. Running away with chips. I'm sorry, but that is a word you don't... I mean, if any, the word ruptured, you don't really want that anywhere near anything at the best of times, but I feel like you definitely, more so than most other words, you don't want that near the word thigh, because that's a hell of a statement, isn't it? Ruptured a thigh muscle. Ugh. Oh my. That is truly grisly. Let's eat those. Eat that corn dog. Or rather, eat another corn dog, I suppose. And fucking smash you to bits. Smash you to bits as well before you can even think about countering me. It's having its praises sung. Well, I must admit, I've never really... It's never particularly appealed, but then again, I mean, arguably no sport has ever really appealed, but then when you sometimes sit down in front of these sports, they actually don't, they amuse enough. I remember, granted, this was back when I was incredibly ill. I don't know precisely what was wrong with me, but I was laid out for quite some time, not feeling well at all. And I ended up sort of sat in front of the rugby, and that was quite amusing for one match. However, I can't say I would particularly want to sort of go back and watch several more as well, but still. Ruptured is, ruptured you never want. You never want the idea of a rupture. Oh, hello.
Greetings, demonic child caregiver.
Oh, do you
Please, you have to help me.
I don't, but there you go. This isn't exactly what I was expecting. Help you. Oh god, they both feel like they're good pieces of dialogue. I don't know whether it's actually got the orphan in its hand or whether that's just a torch. I think it's just a torch. Let's go with that, yeah.
I'm here to rescue that orphan thing.
Please, you don't understand.
I do. My quest is getting the orphan.
Even
Oh,
other
yes.
demons think she's a selfish abomination.
They can't stand the small child.
What seems to be the problem? I'm a little confused.
Lord Von Krong instructed us to capture this thing. It seems so easy, an innocent creature to enslave.
Now, the
That
lucky
does seem
thing
easy.
is I don't
But she's a
know
little
precisely what an
girl.
anterior cruciate ligament is. However, I do know what ruptured means, so it sounds nasty. Sunday morning? Oh, that's not... It's quite good timing then, isn't it? Just hand over the orphan.
Hand the orphan over, and no one will get hurt.
You don't
Oh,
understand.
of course, yeah, the
We
ACL,
contract
yes.
Lord Von Prong. The
Something in the
only
leg?
escape cause
Is it a leg one?
death.
Key ligaments in your knee, there you go,
have
yeah.
to kill me, but make it look good. I don't want the other demons to know.
Well, oh, okay, well, that's not... Hey, cheeky. This is not what we discussed. I can't help but make it look good because you are spamming fireballs. Oh dear, no, this is going badly. I think I might have just chugged an invulnerability or armor one, maybe. Not entirely sure, but this has gone terribly. There's a lot of fireballs on the screen, which actually makes doing anything quite awkward. Which means I've ended up burning my potions, so I now kind of have to win the fight. So, if you wouldn't mind... Justice... fuck it. I think I need several more levels before I'm going to be prepped for that fight, because that was a little bit insanity. Okay. Thoughts on how to do... I've run out of all foodstuffs because I was trying to pop it when I probably shouldn't have been. Ah, we've got new shoulder pads as well. Gilded shoulders of bling. Finally, I look as good as I sound. We've also got the gilded boots of bling. These boots were made for questing. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are going to quest all over you. Made in Switzerland, home of the Golden Glove. So we're looking for sort of... What is this? 500 physical damage. So it's arguably it would be better placed than that saber. The extra curve makes stabbing fun and educational. And that I still can't wield. That's fine. But I did get quite a lot of root beer floats, so we'll grab a root beer float there. There's a tolerable number of mushrooms, perhaps. So we'll put the mushrooms in there, and then that's a major healing potion, so we'll perhaps put that in there as well. And then let's run my grinder over the selection of weapons. Now, it might be worthwhile. Yeah, okay, so that cleaver is better than the hammer. So we'll take cleaver and the hammer off. And then we'll put on a crossbow, despite the fact that the crossbow is not that good, but it does give me some kind of ranged attack, which is slightly beneficial. Well, I don't really have the supplies to actually sort of try that again legitimately. That is a horrendous noise, but it's him glugging down a root beer float, if you were wondering. But that was... Ooh, that was a horrible noise to have just going on and on and on in your ear. It was truly despicable, that gulping, horrendous gulping sound. Dead corpses everywhere. Am I going the right way? No, I need to go down. Down one floor, please. I'm going to exit, and I'm going to train and hopefully gather up some... Oh, hello! The demons have respawned. Okay, apparently... Oh, Christ. Yeah, I know. Here we go, glugging it down again. Apparently I've changed out some of my... Good lord, why am I... Oh, I'm getting beatings severely. I don't know quite why... Yeah, there we go, finally. Good, right. I think the club seems to be quite good, because I get the impression the club is actually stunning them, but that doesn't make them any less sort of phenomenally strong. Keep running. I think they've given up, so I'll just drink my drink. Oh no, they have not given up, or at least this guy didn't. I think his friend gave up, but then he didn't. I suppose I need some more fucking root beer. I suppose I should have known I shouldn't have come in this area, considering how potent these bastards have turned out to be. Maybe I don't want a ranged weapon after all, because it's feeling oddly detrimental. Good God, I'm dying again. I don't know if I want to waste too much food and drink just getting out of here. I suppose I will for now, but good Lord, this cave was a bad idea apparently. I was unaware that this cave was a bad idea before I came in. Justice Hammer! Hammer of Justice. But yeah, I suppose I should have known, because every single encounter has kicked the crap out of me. Now, I know technically a lot of that is my unwillingness to block, perhaps, but would also benefit me to actually be the same level as the big chunky lads. Fuck's sake. I lost a chunk of gold again. What a strange situation where leaving is harder than entering. Yeah, I know. Well, the problem is I'm trying to save my food. No!
Heroic. You can change
I don't need to change the difficulty game. Fuck you. There's one game I definitely know I don't need to change the difficulty on, because I know you can just plough through with obstinance and food, which is basically my two tenets of life. Obnoxious obstinance and fuckloads of food. I might gather my gold back up and then kick the shit out of this prick. It's your fucking justice, baby. You will suffer my justice, baby. I will shoot my justice, baby, out straight at your face. Endure my justice, baby. You cannot handle my justice, baby. I will not allow you to drop it on the floor, nor drop it on its head. My justice, baby, is supreme. Okay, let's try going north, see what that leads me to. See if it does anything interesting. I have got several other orphans to find. I'm very close to leveling up to level 13, which will help me somewhat at the very least. So level justice, baby, is not to be messed with. Blinker! Yeah, I think it's going to be a blinking nuisance, that's the problem. There we go. Are you rich? We can take some money off your hands. Rich cabins, cabins for the rich. Hello. Justice ready. Finding a toilet, as is in real life, finding a toilet caused me to level up. Okay, so let's start with Steve's Avarice. When money drops, you get 10% more. Ooh, good. I look forward to all of that cash, yeah. And now let's trash a baby blinker, oh yeah. Ah, I've picked up another potion. And yes, it is sort of, when you pick up a potion, you get that sort of pouring liquid down a toilet sort of sound effect. See, these are more my standard of enemy, apart from the whole blinking thing. But then again, the blinking thing is just a nuisance rather than actually troublesome. Would you mind standing still and not blinking? This is me. I am the hero. I will remove all of your babies. All of your babies will be mine. Oh, I got a brand new chest plate, but apparently I didn't feel like using it. Are you all defeated? I think you might be. So, a passable crossbow. This crossbow sort of gets the job done. Good. It's much better than my shit crossbow. And my other shit crossbow. And my shit boots that I don't need. These boots will go in anything. Or in anyone. We've got the brand new Zapping Heroism. So, let's put you 525. Yeah, I suppose put you in the group of I don't want you anymore. And we'll try putting the rod in one, but we'll keep this axe just in case I don't like the rod. protective plate chest. This chase base is perfectly functional. Yes. But not that good, I'm assuming. 110 versus 140. I do have it equipping the best armor, so the fact that it didn't. Yes. I'm well aware of your lack of keys. I don't like the lack of keys you're providing me. So I think the lightning staff is just a club until you get justice. And once you get justice, it unleashes its full potency. Its full potency is something to behold. Ah, good. Another tin can is mine. I'm going green on this, well, green forest. It's all I need to do. I find your lack of keys disturbing. So do I. It's fucking annoying. It's not just disturbing, it's fucking annoying. Every time I get anywhere, it's like, here, have a key. Yes, a proper crossbow. Justice is ready. Justice is going to be swift against these guys. Justice rod. Face the rod of justice. It's the justice rod. It's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna fuck you up so bad. I'm gonna fuck you with my justice rod. Oh, he wouldn't do it. He fucking would. You do not know what to do with my justice rod. Welcome, nameless burned village. Largest export soot. Population, bloodthirsty giants. Okay, well, we could go there. Pip ravaged town, or the evil monastery. And we've got a quest. Lady with missing trunk.
Greetings, citizen.
Yes.
Please help me. Pip's attacked my village and burned it to the ground. In my haste to escape, I forgot my precious trunk of priceless stuff.
Fear not, for I'll retrieve your downtrodden yet still valuable trunk.
Cool. One more quest. Now let's get me some more gold. I don't think I'm going to be wanting to mess with giants just yet, maybe. Oh no, technically. A Pip Thug is only level 14, which is no longer quite as heavily out of my capabilities. Loud monks! Welcome to the Loud Monk Monastery. Loud! They're pulling the old opposite of the usual. Oh, are these enemies? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I can deal with enemies. Yeah, fair dues. I can shoot you with my crossbow and twat you with my dual sticks. I will twat you with my dual sticks. Blow that off. Oh, pizza! We were talking about pizza earlier. I now have a pizza. Sounds like something from Discworld. No, yeah, might be. Evil Bell. Oh my. Not entirely sure what I did with the Evil Bell. It might be a quest for later. Justice is ready. Justice is zapping you. Justice is dying. I have another pizza, so I think I can treat myself to a root beer float, as I have spare pizza now. A spare pizza what? A spare pizza. A piece of pizza, that's right, yes. Yes, you chanting monk. I will take you down. You will be in for pain. A pain in your ears. As I slap you with my stick. Hey bud, my multitude of sticks. I have sticks for days. And I'm not afraid to use them. I also have a hammer. I'm gonna hammer you in the morning. And then I might hammer you in the evening. And then I might hammer you all over this world. Oh, Poison Club the Second. Interesting. Let's have a look at my inventory. Okay, bladed gloves of blades. So they are not as good as my bling gloves. Plus 40, plus 35. No, they are not. With these gloves, I barely need weapons. But still like using them. A poisonous tree frogs. Envenomed with poisonous tree frogs and expired omelets. So I suppose technically that's doing 341 plus 183 physical, which equates to numbers 424, 524, I believe, is the magic number I've arrived at. It's not a justice weapon. Technically, much more fun than the Peace Club. Yeah, technically it is better, but the fact that it's got an element attached to it does make you slightly concerned, of course, because with an element attached, it means they can resist the element and therefore make the weapon useless, which is not what you want. Justice can be served at range. I don't mind serving justice at the end of my crossbow. For justice can be served hot, cold, close, medium ranged, far away. It doesn't matter to me. You, however, are demanding close justice. Close electrical justice. That's what we like to see. Any type of justice is fine by me. Let's go check out cabins for the rich, see what we can find there. We didn't really actually get to cabins for the rich. We just got to somewhere slightly different. Okay, so that's some kind of tool. I can crack open some of those fortune cookies if I particularly need a hint. At the moment, I don't necessarily feel I need a hint. I'm just wandering and exploring the area. I'm just having a little bit of a wander, finding where all of the goblins are. And once I've found all of the goblins, I can make up a slightly better plan. God, these blinkers are a blinking nuisance. I don't like them. So I said, they're not too much. Once you catch them, they're not too much trouble. It's just the fact that they blink does make you just go, ugh. Did you maybe consider not doing that? It's very annoying. Let's talk to, I believe, Rich Cabin. Hello, Rich Cabin.
Greetings, wealthy citizen. I am DeathSpank.
Hey, hello. The name's Rich Cabin.
What's all this stuff around here?
Well, I'm building Rich Cabin's cabins for the rich. High-class living at low-class prices. But now,
Justice
an
for
infestation
dinner
of blinkers threatens my
is
wealth.
Sounds like you could use a hero like DeathSpank.
Kill and collect
Assuming
blinkers.
your rates are reasonable, yes, I could.
Ha! You can't put a price on justice.
Now that's what I like to
$10.99.
hear.
I just put a
kill
price
these
on
blinkers
justice.
and bring me their guts as proof.
Well, it's a shame I've already killed a bunch of blinkers, because I'm fairly certain the guts don't turn up until you get the quest. And now, rather inconveniently, there are no blinkers around, because I insisted on dishing out early justice. There we go. It's not too bad. There are more blinkers here. They'll never leave you without blinkers. Or rather, they'll never leave you without something to get the quest items for. Even if I'd had to just await a respawn. Await a respawn, yeah. I did a Jonathan Ross. Probably best not to do a Jonathan Ross. He doesn't tend to do. I don't mind him on certain things, but he does tend to put his foot in it. So you want to avoid doing a Jonathan Ross.
Don't have a key to open this blasted treasure chest.
He's getting about as frustrated at the lack of treasure chest as I am. Not entirely sure why it's struggling. Nah, it is. It died on its arse for a moment or two. I'm not sure what happened. I'm assuming something went. No, I need attention, please. You're not giving me attention, so I'm going to ruin your whole
Greetings
machine.
again, Rich Cabin. I have slain your problematic blinkers.
Justice arose precisely when it means to.
Wow.
Now, see, that
that's
sounds like a
lot of
reference.
guts.
I
I
can't
didn't
quite
think
place
you'd really
why.
carry all those around with you.
No such thing as early
But
justice.
now,
Justice arose
those
precisely when it
monsters
means
to the north
to.
They're always ringing their giant evil bell. And seeing as how we've established it's evil, could you go destroy that bell
Now,
for
do
me?
you have
I'll
a
gladly
clue? Ooh.
silence this evil, noisy bell for you.
Yeah, it feels like there is.
You're
I don't know.
my
There's
kind
a
of hero, DeathSpank.
there's a thing.
A free one.
God, maybe it's this game. I don't know, but I feel like there's definitely sort of a thing somewhere that had a devilishly similar line in it. The idea of justice arriving on time. Oh God, I don't know what it was though. No clue whatsoever. So maybe it was this game and I'm just remembering it and I'm an idiot. But I suppose the idiot part is definitely always guaranteed. Oh, I justiced. Oh no, I'm trying to justice. Ah, okay, so we can sort of shoot the bell. And now I'm summoning monks. Don't know how I feel about this. See, the problem is there is a thing where that is technically true, and it's based exclusively on the fact that I'm telling, you know, the more I say it, the more you will. Okay, I mean, the fight is definitely getting worse each time, so I'm going to continue just hitting it with an arrow. Hey, there we go. I wasn't sure if there was going to be some kind of specific specialised method, but the fact that the fight was getting sort of worse and worse and worse each time, it kind of made me inclined to believe that I was technically getting somewhere. And so it's like, oh, no. But it did sort of make you think maybe it wasn't. I'm looking forward to when I can get rid of the armour of blades there, I think. Triple bladed for a cleaner shave. Unfortunately, we've completely bypassed that. We'll keep that rod for now. I'm actually alarmingly low on food. I think it's because I wasted a lot in that boss fight, which I shouldn't have really. It was silly of me to do so, yes indeed. I should have made better
Greetings
choices.
again, rich
Oh
cabin.
yes.
I have slain the evil and noisy bell.
Oh,
The bell has come to an
finally,
end.
Peace and quiet.
That's right. I had to go
All I
there.
need is wood to build rich cabins for the rich.
And I'm assuming you
But
want
I
a
need
hero to go
special
get
magical
wood.
wood.
Oh, I bet
And
you need
seeing
special
as
wood.
paying for an endangered commodity seems wrong. Could you go and liberate that oppressed wood from the lumber mill in the enchanted forest?
Don't worry about a thing, cost-conscious developer. You'll get your endangered wood.
I plan on getting him endangered wood. Did we? Oh, level up, yes. I don't honestly know if that's... that might be beneficial, because I have actually been using the block to a certain extent. But... no, I think Darkly's better blocking. We shall put forth and have that indeed. Right, what we need to do now, it's... that's a luck potion, or major crit potion specifically. I'll tell you what, I think what we'll do is we'll just clear out some of this crap armour that I don't want. Clear out that, and I might just... I'll keep the cleaver, but I think we can afford to get rid of the thing, and then we'll move the war club. Move the war club just a little bit lower, with the implication that I want to do that. Okay, so... you know what, at the moment I saw the phrase cleaver come up with a question mark, I knew you were going to do that. You just got in there slightly quicker than my brain could process saying it, because I was busily trying to grind my gears. Right, now I am officially level 40. I should be able to roam around here with moderate impunity. Oh, apart from maybe the big ones. But I do quite like the fact that they've got them called a pipsqueak, which is fantastic. Trunk of stuff. Cool.
I've already looked in this mound of dirt.
Is this the correct trunk of stuff? Because that's a hell of a shot if that is the correct trunk of stuff. Okay, I've summoned many a pip here. Justice Lightning. You will suffer. Let's try and do as much damage as I can at range. I'll tell you what, let's try and... yes. Here we go. This is the method we all like. Justice ready? Are you sure? Are you sure you want to allow me justice for that? For that level of garbage play? No attempt at getting in there, just
Greetings, citizen.
kiting and shooting.
Your truck is safely and snugly within my inventory.
Thank you for needlessly risking your life to save my trunk.
Not a problem. It's
Now
what I
can
do.
sell it on als.trunk.fetish.
Oh my. I wasn't planning on you doing that. But I now also have a wolf helm. Cool. Let us see the wolf helm. Helm of Howling. It is incredibly hard to hear anything when I wear this. Sometimes you've just got to lame it out like it's X-Tacken or Cross-Tacken. Sometimes it's difficult to know. In context, it's sometimes, or is that meant to be Tekken 10? In context, sometimes it's easy to tell. It's a bit like if you typed Project Cross Zone. It's technically called Project Cross Zone, but of course when you type it out, it's written Project X Zone, which is terribly, terribly confusing. And I say terribly, terribly confusing, knowing that it's not that confusing. It's Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I got you, yes, I got you. Big boy, hello. What I could really do with doing... Okay, let's dispense of that barrel. Every barrel apart from the barrel I fucking wanted. Naturally. Pip Marauder. Couldn't quite tell. But yeah, I think the big fellas are called Pip Marauders. The little fellas, rather beautifully... Oh shit, he's just healed himself. What the... Oh fuck, he just killed me. Cool. Well fuck. That's just annoying. Don't know precisely what the situation there was. I mean, I know what the end of the situation was. The end of the situation was I died. I didn't appreciate that, but nonetheless, I did. I'm assuming maybe I took him too far away from his domain. But what we'll try and do is bring the lightning pain. Oh, fuck me, they're doing a lot of damage. I wasn't really appreciating how much damage they were doing until I was right there and they were doing that much damage to me. Okay, so maybe going against the Pip Marauder, as it turns out, is a bad idea. Pip Thug. Yeah, I suppose maybe we can deal with the Pip Thug. I've pushed the wrong button again. Just kite the Pip Thug, because that'll Oh, fuck me. Will you not... I'm taking them too far away, I think, is the problem. And once they get too far away... Justice ready. Go, Justice Lightning! Now he's dead. Right, good. But yeah. Yeah, I suppose... Well, I mean, in fairness, the Marauder is only level 15. He's not that much higher than me. I suppose I need to... liberal uses of my shield. Good lord. And liberal uses of running away, apparently. Although if I run away too far... Out. Okay, he just backhanded me to death. Yeah, okay, I'm fine. Fine game. I get it. You either want experts or people not to go there. I'll go round the bottom and see if I can't. It's Pip. They're Pip. So it's Pip slapped, actually. Just to clarify. But yeah, I'm going to definitely need a new solution. Possibly a different armour set. But either way, it's not... Oh, what is this? A Shamrock Flyer. Now, is that some kind of like flyer for a rock show that's a sham? Or do we reckon that's an Irish group of lads playing rock music? I don't know, but we got another one. We've got a second Shamrock Flyer. And now I think we're in the Enchanted Forest, which is either going to be very good or very bad. I get the impression it might end up being quite bad, because I've got a leaf. Enchanted Forest. No logging, unless you have to. Well, it depends on how desperate I am. As I said, I don't know whether you were right at the tail end of Malice's stream last night. But I did mention a guy I know, Blue Boosh. He was streaming this thing called Tastemaker. Tastemaker Restaurant Simulator. And it seems one of the key features they put in was if you
Looks
block...
like a unicorn has been nibbling on this turnip.
Oh, there's a unicorn nearby. Oh, okay, that is level something. Oh, that is level 20 Savage Male Unicorn. I'm feeling like I probably don't want to be here. But yeah, if you don't... If you block their way to the toilet, they will just shit in the middle of your restaurant. So when you gotta go, you gotta go. But I mean, polite society tends to frown upon you just going, well, I can't get to a toilet, so I'll just take a shit in the middle of the restaurant.
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, hilarious. Until you try to quit and then they kill you. I need a new look.
Then I'll find a disguise for you.
I wonder what
Look near the talking
is
tree,
required.
because there's always old stuff around them.
Okay, well, the problem is, I don't think I'm gonna... Yeah, there's no way I'm getting in... Yeah, no, I'm not getting... Oh, in fact, I may very well die, because I've got multiple high-level, hardcore unicorns coming after me. Which is not something I ever thought I'd end up saying. I have hardcore... What? Oh, shit! The unicorn has not left me alone. Goodbye, sir. Leave me be, stupid unicorn. Shit your rainbows elsewhere. I do not want them near me. Okay, so Pip again, like we did last summer. Oh, pizza, marvellous. Always like a good pizza. It's a needed thing. Burned building,
I can't go
okay.
inside. The building is too damaged.
Well, I mean, that sounds quite defeatist, mate. Okay, we are deep in Pip territory. Let's be a dick about it again. Seems as they can sort of almost damn near one-punch me. They are one-punch man. Pip the younger. No, Pip the elder. Pipped at the post. And their cousin Apple Pip. God damn it. I keep leading them to... Oh, I thought you were dead. I thought the man was dead. Turns out he was alive. What an arsehole. What an arsehole the man had. It was fantastic. The mightiest arsehole I've ever seen. Fuck me! I don't... Oh! They're not that high a level! They're the same level as me, and yet they are just decimating me. I don't exactly want to be stuck in the bloody forest.
There are some really great benefits to blocking, though not dying is probably the best.
Shut up. Shut up. You and your blocking nonsense. Fuck you. Shouldn't have to block. How dare you? How dare you suggest I should block? I should just be able to spam the attack buttons and get away with it, you bastards. I'm thinking I actually want to play the bloody game properly. Fucking dickheads. Who plays a fucking game properly? Play it in the cheesiest manner you can possibly find. Which is mostly going to be stealth now. Never really thought I was going to turn this into a stealth game, but apparently we're going to just have to stealth. Fuck me with the keys.
Fine-looking treasure chest.
I might be able to cheese this guy. As long as I've got enough path. Justice ready. There we go, marvellous. I don't think we need a metal spank, that would be painful. On the hand, mostly. Very painful on the hand. I don't even know if I really need to be anywhere near here, but still. I think they might be subtly weak to the old grass. Slightly weak. Oh, of course I understand the reference you made now. It came just that little bit too late for my brain to have continued the notion of it being stealth based. So it just went, what? Despite you cunningly and cleverly referencing exactly what I said, my brain didn't keep up with what I said, which is so often the way. It's very rare that my brain keeps up with what it says. Very difficult, but there you go. I think it might end up being back to the Demon Cave, because I have gathered a tolerable amount of bits and bobs. Technically, I don't think there's any actual quest in here anymore, at least. Do that. Lady with a missing trunk. She's no longer got a missing trunk, so she should now just be Lady. Right, where was this? This was Loud Monks, which we've technically dealt with, but I suppose... Oh, nice crit to the back of the monk's head. Fucking monks, baby! I'm just gathering experience so that hopefully I can be perhaps a level or two. Plus, it's quite a good way of gathering items as well. Hey! Cheeky monk boy! Don't you be a cheeky monk boy. Yeah, I think that monk has a knife. Away from me. Get smothered in arrows. You can never come near me, 'cause I will cover you in arrows. I do quite like the fact that the arrows do persist, at least a little bit. Obviously they're never going to leave them in there forever, as can be seen there. But it is still rather pleasant when they do actually sort of go to the effort of keeping them in, and sort of keeping them on screen representative of the fact that you have shot a shitload of arrows into the guy. Makes for a little nice, pleasant added extra. Yes, it does. Oh, they're chanting monks. I wasn't sure if they were chanting or cunning. I was thinking they're not the world's most cunning of monks, since they're dying constantly. The broadest sword. I'll be the judge of that. Is it the broadest of swords? 525. It's certainly not bad, is it? Because technically that just about matches the green staff, so I think it might be better to do the green staff. Bladed boots of blades. Give my kicks groin ruining power. It really would, wouldn't it? Nasty. Pop that down there. Ah, there's my pizzas. I did wonder, because it didn't look 100% look like I was actually gathering pizzas, which would have been alarming, seeing as it keeps specifying that I picked up pizza. I've not really picked up pizza. What is the purpose of my life? The biggest problem we're going to have is the fact that I'm running low on health and I don't really want to eat my pizza just yet. So we definitely can't deal with him at the moment, owing to the whole issues with things. That might end up being pick up a pizza. Always just pick up a pizza. It's the perfect snack food whilst on break. Oh, was this a door? No? No, I just didn't go here. Cool. Oh, swamp donkeys. Swamp donkeys. I think that says swamp donkey anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely says swamp donkey. Let's eat one of those pizzas. Swamp donkey. Fucking swamp donkey. Face my poison cloud, you foul swamp donkey. Yee-haw, swamp donkey. Face lightning justice. And now I am going to pick up that pizza that's been lying in the poison. Hee-haw, hee-haw. What is he? He's a whore. Well. Oh, hello. New armour. Not sure. Oh, it's the chest piece of Howling, so it's not too bad, but it's also not fantastic looking. But I think it does does go slightly better than the blade one. I didn't like the blade one. It looked a bit too much like a skirt. Which I suppose technically all of them look a bit like a skirt because he doesn't actually wear trousers. He just wears his thong on top of his sort of bodysuit, but still. The chest piece of Howling, the power of the wolf, and the comfort of stone. I don't think stone's very comfortable. Let's start doing some grinding maintenance once again. Get rid of the chest piece and all the other bits. We'll keep the weapons just for now. Let's recycle those cans. I'm gonna be the master of the green party. Swamp goo! Ew! Oh shit, swamp goo explodes on death. Okay, that's a crucial thing to note. Hey donkey, you're gonna have to follow me a moment while I eat my pizza in the swamp. Swamp pizza! That's right. Swamp pizza. It's gonna give you some nasty illness. Swamp pizza. I don't wanna know about your swamp pizza. Oh, I see. Big swamp goo does spawn the little swamp goos, a bit like what we've seen in the past. And yes, what's quite beneficial, I suppose, is if I can shoot arrows in the swamp goo, it will, in fact, fuck up the adult swamp goo. And that's what we like to see. We like to see these creatures. Justice! We like to see all of these creatures suffer from their own attacks. For that is the definition of true justice. A Swakey, yes. Swamp goo. So I'm assuming a swamp goo would be a swoo, and a swamp donkey is a swanky. I must admit, yeah, I've just suddenly realised I prefer swanky as opposed to swakey. I hadn't intended to say swanky, I had intended to say exactly what you'd put, the swakey, but I don't know, swamp donkey, swanky. Hey, got yourself a swanky. Rolls off the tongue better. That's what you were going for. Oh, that's alright then. Oops, I need to, ideally, kill the goo. How do we win? It's simple. Kill the goo. Before the goo kills you. Kill the goo before the goo kills you. Yeah. Kill the goo before the goo kills you. You don't want to let the goo kill you, oh dear, no, I'm letting the goo kill me. Oh shit, I've got a load of little bits of goo after me. Get rid of those. Ideally at a distance. Ideally at a distance. I will just point out, I like the music. I don't like the buttons, though, sometimes. I'll just clarify why I don't like the buttons. Now, because this is technically a PC game, you should probably use a PC mouse and keyboard, therefore it's probably easier. But I prefer controllers, it's just a fact, get over it. But the crucial thing is, what they've done is that, because obviously they've got the interface for the controller. You can see in the corner, I can do the A, I can do the B, X, and I can do the B for the bow. That's quite handy, isn't it? I didn't really plan for that, but nonetheless, B for bow. Technically it's a crossbow, I know, but you know, I suppose I should have put X for crossbow, I suppose. But nonetheless, that's not the point. But, now, any normal game would go start and select as your sort of menu buttons. Now, in this, select is the quest, which is not intolerable, but a little bit weird. LB is the map. Now that's weird, because that should have been on select, if anything. And then start is your sort of main start menu, which is, again, that's tolerable. But then for the item menu, you've got to go RB. You've got to go down RBs for the menu. Anyway, plus 55, is that worse? Yes, it is. Let's just straight up grind that bad boy down. 400? No, that's not going to be all that wonderful. But yeah, that's why, if you were wondering... Oh, yeah, shit, of course it is. I was trying to figure out what those buttons do. We already know. The hole. Okay, is there anything I can put down the hole? Well, there's plenty of things I could think of putting down the hole, but... I mean, cherry pip? No, that's fair. I wasn't 100% thinking it would work as such. No. A lake whistle. Oh yeah, that's way back.
I don't know how to use those things.
I don't know. I think that's going to be a separate quest out. I sort of knew that was going to happen. I let it. That's the final statement, really. I knew that was going to happen, but I'm going to let it. What's what over where? Oh, I see. I thought you were genuinely asking what something was, but no, that's fair. It's the hole. That is, I mean, that is probably one of his best sketches. Whether he'd appreciate people saying that or not, I do not know. It's difficult. Because it's one of his oldest ones as well, so he might not necessarily appreciate people obsessing over the one sketch, but it is probably one of his best ever sketches, because it's just the deadpan. The deadpan is perfect. The writing is fantastically entertaining. And it's one of those perfect sketches, I think.
I don't
God
have a key
damn
to
you!
that fine-looking treasure chest.
I think you need to start figuring out how to find keys. How do we find all these many numerous keys? That is the problem. Yeah, you think you can chuck your children at me? I'm going to explode your children, except unfortunately we've exploded a lot of children slightly closer than I intended. Ah, the fist of super bashing. Bang, bang, bang goes the banging gun. What you really need to do is try and get rid of Mother first, but arguably, I'll tell you what, it's a hell of a cash flow defeating those, or poorly, I suppose is the key word there, poorly defeating those guys. It's a hell of a cash flow. That one, let's see, is that pendant worthwhile? 50? 100! No, that pendant is shite. That pendant is shite. Well, this fist, I'm fairly certain, is shite. Yes. That fist is shite. Not that fist is covered in shite, because that's a very different activity. But that fist is just plain old shite. Oh, you can get up there. Again, don't know what I'm doing with the holes. Let's check the map. Ah, there is a quest man. But that feels like it might be Indiana Jones, and he wants me to go in the cave. Which I'm happy to go in the cave for Indy. But... Justice! Lightning! Ah!
Only a flesh wound.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, that flesh is now sort of hanging off owing to the whole beatings situation. Try and quickly, there we go, spam that crossbow. Spam that crossbow and kill the big goose, kill the little goose, kill all of the ever-loving goo-goos. Kill all of the goo-goo dolls. No, don't do that. It would be overly harsh and unreasonable. Ah, there he is, as I loosely suspected. 'Tis Indy. Hello, Indy, how are you? That's right, indeed. I will talk to you.
Greetings, Spelunker.
Please, enter that horrific cave over there and retrieve a crystal sample for me.
I can get your swamp crystal for you. Never fear. DeathSpank is here. Well, I mean, yeah, it's one of those ones where I say I can get you your bollocks. Apparently, I cannot get his bollocks out of that cave. They did. I think I got caught in quite a large volume of explosions because of my lightning rod, and all of those explosions just went all up and down the body and ripped poor DeathSpank to Kingdom Come. Ho! Again with the big goos, little goos, cardboard goos. All we need to do is ideally stay. Oh, god damn it! There's a lot of goo. A lot of goo. How are you? Welcome to the stream. A lot of goo. Oh, that's a lot of goo again. A lot of goo. A lot of goo again. A lot of goo. Justice is ready. Use the justice hammer. And now... Ah, you bastard. Got me again. Pharaonic gloves of ick. Not entirely sure whether they're going to be better or worse, but nonetheless. Well, do you know what? If at first you don't succeed, heroes blow forth. They adjust their crotch, they eat their pizza, and they go forth. Onyx gloves of glam. What we will have a look at, though, is we'll check in on this equipment. So, the gilded gloves of bling are no longer the best. The onyx gloves of glam, one assumes, are worse than those. 45, 30, yes they are. Improve any outfit or any sword fight. So we don't care about those. Hammer of the Norther, we don't really give two shits about that either. But what we do give a shit about is the Pharaonic Gloves of Ick. These holy symbols of total authority are totally gross. Ugh. So I haven't even managed to get the wolf armor, the howling armor, and I'm already, I think, onto a new archetype of armor. I'm not exactly following any substantial pattern. Okay, apparently I can't shoot the goo. Can I stab the goo? No, I get the impression that goo perhaps doesn't exist officially. Oh, that's a lot of creatures. Ah, goddamn fucking flying goo. Nobody needs your flying goo. No. Your goo soldiers are gonna be the death of me and the death of you. Also, that goo soldier is going to get in the way. Something drastic, isn't it? There's a random goo soldier in the middle of the lawn. Why is there a goo soldier in the lawn? I don't know. He just turned up one day and now he won't leave. I'm having trouble with the goo. That's the dodgy goo that doesn't die. Those are plenty of the goos that do die. Good Lord. Bladed Helm of Blades. The death of you and me. The death of everyone, yes. The death of you, me, and Irene. God damn it! There's too much goo. It's coming for you. It's clogging up your lungs. It's trying to take over your brain, take over your brain. Yes, indeed, taking over your brain. What shoes are these? The bling shoes. Okay, so protective plate shoulders. Totally normal plate shoulders. I don't think it's normal to put plates on your shoulders. Bladed Helm of Blades. Nothing safer than a hat made of knives. It's also nothing good anymore because I have bypassed the Helm of Blades long ago. Right, that was just a plain old shit hammer. That was a fairly shitty thing as well. Marvellous. We've collected plentiful gold. You do not want to give me any sort of any rest from the sort of goo poos, do you? The poo goos. The poo goos are coming for you. Ah, no, poo goos. Stay away, poo goos. There we go. Eat a pizza. That will recharge my health bar and allow me to poo. Unless it's smothered in things that prevent pooage. Good. Good. Maybe good. I mean, better than the other encounters, but I suppose arguably it's also one of the less voluminous encounters. Fuck you! I've got a feeling once I get the crystal, I get the key, don't I? Or at least I get a key. I think he'll give me a key and then I can pop back in. God, there's a horrible amount of goo monster corpses. And then just that lone goo monster that refuses to die. I don't like you. You refuse to meet justice. You are a man of injustice. I don't like it. Even my super lightning powers cannot defeat you. Darn.
Greetings, Spelunker.
Do you have any crystal samples for me yet?
I do.
Indeed. A swamp cave crystal.
Ready.
Justice is ready
the
once
next
again.
cave.
I will see you when I see you, and not before. I'll have you know that's a fact. Don't like you. I'm gonna shove an arrow in your face. Right, so yes, I do believe I did get a key, so let us... Also got a level up. Well, that was fun. Oh, Fire Axe number 2. Fire harder. 15% more range damage since I am now relying quite heavily on the bow. It is well worth adding that to the situation. So unfortunately... Fire Axe 2. Fire harder. Kick assier. Fire Axe. Unfortunately, it's also shit. So unless I happen to spot something that I feel is obviously going to be weak to fire, it's probably not worth worrying too much. Not even my improved arrow strength can harm that goo monster. What an asshole. Right, so really, there's nothing I can do with the holes, so we might as well exit the swamp. At some point, I will wrap back round to that cave to try that boss fight again. Especially now I've got extra potions. Extra potent potions as well, because these are sort of essentially medium potions. Oh, it's horrible glugging in that swamp. I mean, it's a very good sound effect, don't get me wrong. The sound design. Oh, did I actually state that the music was good in this game? I'm not sure if I ever got around to that thought, but if I didn't, here it is. Music's pretty good in this game. I really quite enjoy it. It's got that good sense of adventure and mystery and sort of high action when you get into the sort of major action scenes. It works, you know, I mean, it basically fits the game, which I suppose, you know, well done. If I ever find out who the music designer was, congratulations. You did your job. You did your job incredibly well. I realise that often sounds quite sarcastic when you say it like that, but I can't help that. It just sort of happens. But nonetheless, the key, crucial point is the sound effects. The music is very good, and the sound effects are great as well. Now, have I slightly fucked up? Or do I want to go over here? I don't know. Is the honest truth? Oh no, this is... Yeah, this leads me to the cave. Cool. Ah, yes, I can't get down here because that's locked. Cool. Okay, that's fine. That's not a problem. Let's go save this orphan. This awful orphan. So theoretically, I should have a slightly easier time in here because I am now one level higher than the big fellas. Still probably need to consider my blockage a little bit, as can be seen there. I've already taken a fucking pasting. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those games where yes, you can block, but I do find it awkward to time the block, of course, because they kind of strike you, and then by the time you've kind of registered the fact that they probably are no longer striking you, they've already sort of wound up and struck you again. I realise that's a me problem, but you know, I figured I'd share it with you just so you know why I'm shit at the game. It's always worthwhile knowing precisely why you're shit. Oh! A ring of hushed violence! Shh. I'm kicking the shit out of him. Okay, so a war mace. It's going to be better than my broadest sword, as wide as swords go. And then what the shit was the other thing I got then? Ah, the ring has automatically been equipped. Ring of hushed violence. This ring never makes a sound. It's creepy. But rings don't usually make a sound. Justice Lightning! Enjoy Justice Lightning, prick. Enjoy Justice Lightning on your prick. I wouldn't recommend putting Justice Lightning on your prick. Justice Lightning burns. Oh, hey. Did they really? What? That is bizarre. I've been thinking a lot about sleeping dogs recently. Mostly, I suppose. Why have I been thinking about sleeping dogs recently? I think it might be the Yakuza influence because of the whole, you know, well, basically because it's slightly Asian. But no, in all fairness, I have been sort of thinking about Sleeping Dogs because it is a very good game. I mean, it is a proper hardcore. Oh no, I know precisely why, and it is Yakuza. It's the fella who plays the fella who plays the fella in the fella game of the fella also plays the fella in the game who's featuring in the fella of the game in the fella game. The lead villain, the antagonist of Yakuza Like a Dragon, is, I believe, I might be mistaken, but I believe he is also the lead character in Sleeping Dogs. I can't quite place my finger on the name. I do sort of know it, but not enough to say it out loud. I realised, isn't that just the same as not knowing it? Yes. Yes, Wei Shen is the character's name. I do vaguely recall that. Well, no, I clearly don't. I'll admit I don't remember the actor's name. I feel like I should, and I kind of want to, but I don't quite remember the actor's name. But yes, the fellow who plays Wei Shen also plays the antagonist in Like a Dragon, which I quite appreciate and enjoy that, because I do quite like him, because he's played lots of characters that I've actually really quite enjoyed. He's very good. He's very good at what he does. Smite the bastards, kill them dead. I have another 2 rods that want your lives taken from you. Yes, indeed. Okay, so let us grab these nachos. What's the nachos on? It's the nachos. Just chow down on the nachos for a prolonged period of time. That is surprisingly limited food supply for nachos. So it looks like we're going to have to eat our second nachos. Yeah, we still haven't got a full set of health, despite the obvious fact that we did just stick a load of nachos in my mouth. Shield potion might not go amiss. Maybe even mildly masking from sight. For when my hooking size is too much. And maybe even, let's have our lower potions set here. William Lee! Yes, that is the man's name! Do you know, the ridiculous thing is, I was thinking there was a Woo. And there kind of is, because there is a W and a U. Is that really... Are you claiming to have known his name because you got the letters W and U correct? Yes! Yes, I am. But yes, that is the fella's name, and he's been in all sorts of TV programs as well, and I like him. I like him a lot.
Please kill me this time.
I mean, I will try.
But make it look good.
I will try.
Try and hit an artery or something.
I mean, I will try and hit. Whoa, okay. Justice ready, stun boots, and now. Ha! Trying to get those perfect blocks in as well, but well, it's doing a lot less damage. Ow, cock. Unfortunately, I'm not doing very well with the. Yeah, no, that thing's gone down this time. There you go. The appropriate level, slightly improved armor, flaming blade. Oh fuck yeah, I'd forgotten all about the unique attacks. Shit. Equip a melee fire weapon and a spinning blade, and use them at the same time when the justice meter is full. Oh, I don't really have those. What's the other combination I've got? I've got burning cleaver, which is fire and a cleaver, fire and a spinning blade. I don't know. By spinning blade, are we just talking a normal blade, or is there something that is specifically a spinning blade? Oh. Yes. Yes, I think that is... But I would need... do I? I mean, technically, those two would surely fit the bill. But I don't want to... Nah, I don't care. I realise that's not the attitude to take,
Greetings,
but
little
I don't know.
orphan girl.
If I happen to get a combo
I'm
and I
not a
happen to have
stranger.
those weapons,
I'm
lovely.
DeathSpank.
But
Now,
dedicating
back.
to try and get those, I'm not so sure about. But you have to get in my bag. Why would you even want to stay in these scary caves? You're a spoiled brat, you know. I'm rescuing
But you
you.
have to get into my bag.
Yes,
I'm
I
rescuing you.
insist.
Aren't you
insist
supposed to
on you
give
getting
me
in my
candy
bag.
first?
What? Why?
When a stranger wants you to get in his bag, he has to give candy.
That's not what... No. You don't understand
Do
how
you
this
want
works.
Some candy, little girl.
But apparently,
Yes,
I am
please.
Stranger Danger now.
Do you
I'm
have
no
a
longer
lollipop?
DeathSpank, I am Stranger
Why,
Danger.
There's a red lollipop in my bag. Why not see for yourself?
Oh no, I'm I'm not falling for that again.
I do have a lollipop, in fairness. So let's just accuse her of being a spoiled brat.
Brat, you know.
What do you
Takes
respond
one to know one.
Ooh.
I am not a spoiled brat.
I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah, but I know you are, but what am
know
I?
You are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah, I know you are, but what am I?
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 You are not going to win this, little girl.
But what am I?
I know you are.
I'm DeathSpank.
But, what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
I almost hope these two were in the same booth, recording at the same time.
I know you are, but what am I?
How many of these are there going to be? I do not know.
I know you are, but what am
I know you are, but what am I?
I? You win this round, bratty orphan.
No! You do not
Anyone ever
win.
teach you to
How
respect
dare
your
you?
elders?
But I did get through them all.
Well,
I'm quite
You are
pleased.
supposed to respect your elders.
Why?
I'm not sure. But if I have to do it, so do you. Yeah, well, your mama dresses you funny.
But I'm an orphan.
I was going to say, she doesn't have a mama.
I don't have a mama.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
Gotcha,
Yes,
Face.
of course.
You're a spoiled brat.
Get the
you
impression
know.
this is just going round in
Takes one to
circles.
know one.
I am not a spoiled
Yeah.
brat.
I know you are, but what am I?
I don't... Oh no, it skips straight to that one.
Lollipops rot your teeth, you know.
That's okay. These aren't my teeth.
Then whose teeth are they?
It's a good question.
Your mama's.
Bitch.
Well played, parentless child. Why would you even want to stay in these scary caves anyway?
I can take care of myself.
No, you can't.
Do
Get in the
realize
bag.
you're in the demon mines.
Meh. It's nicer than the orphanage.
My god, I need to see this
You know
orphanage.
this place is infested with demons, right?
Well, that doesn't scare me.
No, but
Well,
it does scare the
what
demons.
does scare you?
Tigers wearing pork pie hats.
What a coincidence! I just saw one back that way.
Nice try, buttface.
How dare you.
I have
Wow,
your damn
fantastic
lollipop,
face.
kid.
Yummy.
Okay, I held up my end. Now get in the bag.
I want a cell phone.
What?
You heard me.
I don't know where to get one of those.
A cell phone? I can't afford one of those.
That's your problem, not mine.
Oh,
damn it.
wouldn't you rather have a nice shiny penny?
I'm an orphan, not an idiot.
What
Why don't
does
you
a
just
kid
get in the
like you
bag,
need a phone
sword
for?
down?
Update my blog. Duh.
God damn it.
I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Do not know where to get a cell phone. I wasn't expecting to need a cell phone. Just gonna have a quick butcher's to see if there's an obvious thing that could be combined into a makeshift cell phone, but I don't think there is. No. As far as I can tell. Key to the demonic gate. I see. How many left shoes can an orphan have? Plenty. Would you like your shoes back?
I don't think she wants that.
No, apparently don't. Could I knock her out? No,
Please,
unfortunately, that is
Well,
not an option, as much as I would like it to be. So I think I do, in fact, have to go find...
How did I miss this cave entrance before?
Probably because you've just unlocked a shortcut. Yes, indeed, a shortcut just south of Blackmuckle. So where do we want to go now? I don't know. But justice will guide my path. Hey, you son of a bitch. You're not allowed to just jump out of the bushes at DeathSpank. Get yourself electrocuted by my mighty lightning justice. Now, as specified, the key question is, where do you get a cell phone from? Was it not impossible you would get one from the shop? Is the lost and found? Good.
Empty.
A storage chest that I don't particularly need. I will try to smash the barrel. That's Bong's potion shop. We don't need to go near Bong. I'm thinking more general store. Nozzleford's, I believe, the general
We've got
store.
phones in stock today.
Ah,
so
yes, you
get yours
do.
now.
You very much do have the phone in stock. This used to be another kind of phone, but we had to change it so we wouldn't get sued. There's also unicorn turnip relish. Add this unicorn food to give them that extra push to poop. I believe I do need that at some point, but at the moment I will just purchase a cell phone. It's actually quite expensive, I suppose, because that was about 500, so it's a hell of a tasty brand.
Greetings, Nuzzleford.
I don't think he's...
It was late at night when they
Oh,
went
hello.
missing. I heard a commotion, so I quickly went outside. What did you see, Nuzzleford?
The man is
I'm
blind,
not sure if you
DeathSpank.
noticed, but I'm blind. Did you hear anything the night the orphans went missing? Just a lot of commotion and shouting. But I did smell something. Something foul. Something like evil?
Foul,
No.
feet, smell...
More like
Ooh,
manure.
something horrible.
Can you tell me anything else about the orphans?
That line
You do a
doesn't
terrific
make
job
sense if
painting
you don't
houses.
understand where it comes from. I'll just tell you that
Goodbye,
now.
Nuzzleford. Hurry before you go.
If you've not seen Carry On Screaming, I'd arguably say watch Carry On Screaming. But there is a fantastic section that I particularly enjoy where he's writing all the clues on the sort of blackboard or chalkboard or whatever it was.
I'd love the company.
And so what he does is he says about, we'll take a step back and look at the clues. And then, and so the first line, if memory serves, is, was it, are we suspecting foul play? And the little officer next to him says, oh yes, foul, sir, definitely foul. And so he writes in large writing, foul, on the board. And then you get him say, what clues do we have to suggest that? And the other fellow goes, there was those big footprints. And so he writes on the board, feet. Anything else? And the other fellow goes, well, there was that horrible smell. Or that horrible odour, perhaps. I don't think they use the same words twice. So he sort of says, there's a horrible odour. And so in big letters, smell. And then, of course, there was that thing you claim to have seen. What was it? Oh, it was something horrible, sir. And so he writes down, something horrible. Okay, I think we need to take a look at what we've got so far. And so they step back from the board and he reads it out and he goes, foul, feet, smell, ooh, something horrible. And I'm not fully doing it justice, but I think it is a fantastic little bit of the film that I absolutely adore. It does make me chuckle, and it does remind me that I haven't watched Carry On films in quite some time. I think it might be Carry On O'Clock. Now, where the fuck do I want to go? I don't know. I suppose back in the cave, really, don't I? Back in the cave. I suppose, yeah, probably want to go to the cave entrance we came out of, as that way we get to ideally bypass the cave and get straight back to the annoying child that wants a bloody cell phone. See, child? Do you see what you made me do? You made me take out my aggression on a poor, defenseless, stupid chicken. You made me do another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Look at how many chickens you've killed, you stupid orphan. All because you made me buy a cell phone and insist on me going round the corners and all over the place, you bloody stupid child. Once I get you in my bag, I'm going to use this club and beat you with it. But first, I'm going to get you in the bag. I'm going to sit in my bag. And then There's little you can do.
Greetings again, little orphan
Yes.
girl. At great personal risk, I have obtained your phone.
Make it sound far more deadly than it
No
it actually
unlimited
was.
data plan.
You
No.
can upgrade it in the bag.
But I...
If the
Get in the
next
bag.
words out of your mouth are, I want a pony,
Oh, you're going to get me a pony.
God damn it!
I
don't want to
wanna
get you a pony.
Oh,
in the bag.
you get me a pony.
What makes you so sure, brat?
Have you ever heard a little girl scream at the top of her lungs, I want a pony?
Fine, I'll get you a pony, but I'm getting an ugly one. I guess all little girls really do want ponies.
It's the universal constant, all right?
Everybody
I'll
wants
be
a
right
pony,
back.
assuming
Don't
that pony
go
is the
anywhere.
London slang for money that I don't know how much it is. Sometimes the sentences really don't stand a chance. They fall foul of, they fall short of the mark long before they're even finished. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what a pony is in terms of currency. Well, it's pounds, but in terms of currency, it's pounds. But yeah, I'm not sure precisely how many pounds form a pony. But I'm fairly certain a volume of pounds do form a pony. I believe there's also a monkey.
We're offering a special sale on ponies.
Oh, well, that's very helpful. So let's purchase a pony. One travel-sized pony for easy adventuring. For $1. That's very pleasant. Very generous of you. I now have a pony. Let's go back and deliver the damn pony to the damn obnoxious girl who's keep bloody extorting me for things. It's not even my own child, and I'm being extorted for stuff. How dare you? I think there's a cheeky bit of gold at the back there. $58. I don't want to miss out on $58, especially since I keep having to spend my money on this little girl. I've got you a blasted pony.
Greetings again, little orphan girl.
I insisted on a pony. Here's your stupid
Here's
pony.
your stupid pony. What do you want now?
She wants to get in the bag.
Yay, a pony! But what I want more than anything else in the whole world is
To get in the
Here
bag.
it comes.
a daddy.
You got issues,
You've
kid.
got issues, kid.
Will you be my daddy?
Well, you see,
Please!
You-
Just for one day?
You get in the bag, I might consider it. Legally, I'm not allowed children, but what the heck? I'll be your pretend daddy if you be my pretend monkey. Yes.
I'll be your pretend daddy if you be my pretend monkey.
Much prefer that than a small child. A day of daddiness. You're finally going to get in the bag. I must admit, the animation in these cutscenes is delightful. That sort of cardboardy aesthetic they've got. It's fucking beautiful.
I love you, Daddy DeathSpank.
And I love you, disgusting little orphan.
I'll call you
This is
DLO
the
for
greatest
short.
day of my entire life.
Now get in the
Whatever.
bag.
Now get in the bag.
I've got 2 orphans in my bag of orphans. Good. This pleases me. This pleases me greatly to have that many orphans in my bag of orphans. Alright, let's put my pizzas back on the down button. And save those potions, ideally. And now we'll grind away that necklace. For I feel I do not require it. And I believe we had a piece of gubbins for my boy. So I need a disguise and a rush delivery. Here we go, Rich Cabin. Let me see about going back to Rich Cabin. I think I can probably use the outhouse. But I'm not sure, unless it is incredibly obvious. Rich Cabin's outhouse. Marvellous. It was incredibly obvious. Well, that is very helpful. Oh, yes, indeed. Quick grab of the crotch.
Greetings again, Rich Cabin.
No, brought
I
you
have
a
package
bucket.
for you from Nozzleford.
Oh, finally! I've been waiting for this for a while.
Good. A trinket of claws. I don't see any way around this. I cannot get out of the claws of this contract. It is, unfortunately, useless to me, though, for I do not require it. Now, where do we want to go? If I've got the key to the gate, what we want to do is wrap round to that cave once again. That's the crucial thing to do. We wrap round to the cave. Yes, that's right. If in doubt, just make up a language and say words that don't necessarily have to make sense. Now it sounds a little bit like you're drowning. Yes. Maybe I'm drowning in awesome. I'm always drowning in justice. Have you ever seen a man drown in justice? No. Indeed it is. Making sense is for cowards. A protective plate helm. Unfortunately, that plate helm is useless to me. But we can see what the information says. This helmet guards my head and provides useful tax information. Does it really? I'm very pleased to hear it. Right, theoretically, we are nearing. Yes, we are. Shoot the barrel. This, I believe, is the demon gate. Yes, it is. Demonic gate to the east. I have, in fact, unlocked the demonic gate to the east. I tried to shoot that man, a diary page, but strictly speaking, I want to talk to him.
I'm Fred Applestabber, world's greatest felt salesman. Because you haven't got felt until you got felt by Freen.
I don't want to be felt by you. Have you seen? I think I'm all felt up for now. I've heard that felt has a long and interesting history.
I've heard that felt has a long and interesting
I get the
history.
sense that it probably doesn't
mister.
have that
Felt
interesting.
is easily the most fascinating of the Baroque fabrics.
Well,
Felt
go
is
on.
said to be the oldest form of fabric known to humankind, predating weaving and knitting. In fact, some historians believe that felt could predate humankind itself.
I don't think
The
that's
first
true.
felt is said to be the result of a sheep drowning at the point of Agmar River meets Humptoad Bay. This was thought to be dyed in mud and used by lions as rudimentary toupees.
It all seems unlikely.
I could listen to you drone on about felt all day.
And therefore,
In
we're
the
going
first
to.
tri-century, felt was considered to be a gift from the textile god Yenrab the poet. Temples in his name were constructed entirely out of felt and Scotch tape, a few of which still stand today.
I'd be
Ancient
surprised.
Sumerians used to communicate by cutting out cuneiform letters and sticking them to felt backboards. Felt was the only fabric strong enough to be used in the building of the pyramids.
Naturally.
Around this time period, felt was a common material used to create loincloths and sweater vests.
What are
Military
the
applications.
applications of felt?
During the Civil War, a general commissioned the use of weaponized felt in his doomsday cannon. If not for a band of
Weaponized
vampire
felt
cowboys,
is a
his
phrase I
weapon
never
would have
thought I'd
defeated
hear.
the enemy and changed history forever.
Band of Vampire
Later attempts at
Cowboys. That's
weapons-grade
also
felt
one
were
I
made
never
during
thought
the
I'd
17th War
get to
against
hear.
darkness by fabric fascists. They discovered that felt was strong enough to survive a small localized atomic blast. Using this knowledge, they built suits out of vulcanized felt that made them impervious to physical harm. Unfortunately, the extrasensory defensive nature of felt is shaky at best. They all died at the hands of an experimental psychic duck with a predilection for exploding heads.
Can felt be used in the vacuum of outer space?
I mean, technically, yes.
Did you know that felt was used
I wouldn't
heavily in the
recommend it as
space
a
program?
space suit,
It's true.
but you
The
could have
International
felt in
Space
space.
Station is 2 parts felt, 1 part astronaut. And one of Saturn's moons is comprised of natural formations of felt and formica and is said to have canals. In an experiment, scientists were amazed when a pair of felt earmuffs achieved sentience. Luckily, when the earmuffs displayed misgivings about the frailty of mankind, they were incinerated instantly. The first puppet in space was not made out of felt, but instead cotton. It shrunk 47% upon re-entry.
Wouldn't have shrunk if it was felt.
Who knew that felt had such a fabricated history?
Did you know that the
good.
Pluckmuckle
It's a good
Philharmonic
one.
Orchestra has a felt section?
That doesn't sound right to me.
Did you know that the screenplay to Citizen Kane was written in felt-tipped pen? Felt is actually the 48th element on the periodic table.
I'm starting to think that you are making this up as you go.
If you hold felt up to the light, you can see the silhouette of Abraham Lincoln. And that's not even discussing the quantum dimensional qualities of felt.
Okay. Shut up about the damn felt already.
Sorry, I just get so excited about the fantastic and proud history of felt.
Your enthusiasm is both obvious and disturbing.
I'd like some felt,
like
though.
to get-
You've sold it to me.
I mean, buy some felt.
Of course you do. That's why you came to the best in the business. I've got every possible shape, size, texture, viscosity, and scent. And all for the low, low price of $1. So, what kind of felt would you like?
I don't know. Something rugged and durable. I want to feel manly. Something pink, heart-shaped, and strawberry-scented. Something that looks, feels, and smells my old Doug Buckley. Yeah, I don't 100% know, but
pink,
it won't.
heart-shaped, and
I'm fairly certain it won't let
strawberry-scented.
me completely
I know
fuck
it
it
the
up.
second I laid eyes on you.
So
You were a
I
man
think
of
I can just
impeccable
grab
taste
one
and distinction.
and hope for the
Yes,
best,
sir.
essentially.
Ah, this should do the trick.
Cool. Can I buy?
I'd
Can I
like
just
to
straight up
buy
buy
some
more felt?
felt.
Of course you do. So, what kind of felt would you like?
Cool. Looks like maybe I can just buy
rugged
one of
and
each.
Durable. I want to feel manly.
I knew it the second I laid eyes on you. You were a man of impeccable taste and distinction. Yes, sir. Ah, this should do the trick.
Thank you. I'd like some
to
more
buy
felt.
some more felt.
Of course you do. So, what kind of...
I want.
Something that looks, feels, and smells like my old dog Buckley.
I knew it the second I laid... You were a man... Ah,
Burp.
I am
have
searching
triple
for some
felt.
missing orphans. Have you seen any?
nope, can't say I have. Which is really too bad. Orphans are some of my best customers.
I'd be surprised if they can afford it.
I wouldn't think there'd be much demand for felt these days.
Of course there is. Felt never goes out of style. It's timeless. Why? Who have you been talking to?
Nothing. I was just saying.
Sure, business has been slow, but it's just a temporary downtrend. It'll improve.
I'm glad to hear it.
So, business hasn't been great.
I was at the top of my game. They called me Felt's golden child. I could do no wrong. I made the biggest sale of my life. An army bought 60,000 felt tents for their troops. They were going to put my picture on a magazine. That is until
They realized you sold felt.
it rained.
What happened to the tents when it rained?
Soggy
The
and heavy,
soldiers
I think,
were trapped
wasn't it?
in yards of soggy felt and were easily hacked to pieces by the enemy. How could felt, the ultimate fabric, have failed me like that?
Mostly because it's not
It makes no
waterproof.
sense. Now look at
Unless
me.
you put a waterproof coating on
Reduced
it.
to selling felt on the street to hobos.
How dare you?
Hobos need ultimate fabric too.
It's times like this that I wish my brother was running the company.
You have a brother?
I do. You may have met him already at the general store in Pluckmuckle.
Ah,
Nuzzleford is my older
Nuzzleford,
brother.
of course.
I guess Nuzzleford isn't a felt affiliate like you.
Well, he was all set to take over the family felt business when he was accidentally blinded in a freak felt brining incident.
Of course he was.
He doesn't like talking about it though, so I wouldn't bring it up.
I must go, now that I've gotten felt.
Be sure to tell your friends you got felt by free.
Oh, I will. Cool. So I've got a triple threat of fancy felt. Precisely how useful that will be, I do not know, but I have it nonetheless. A concerning noise. A stealth spider. Stealth this, you little bitch. Not invisible enough to bypass the eyes of justice. Ah, this chest I should be able to open. Also, there's lightning powers. Oh, immune to lightning powers. How dare you? How dare you be immune to lightning powers? That's just rude. God, there's a lot of spiders here. I might die to spiders. I don't know how much I appreciate that. Justice Slayer. Oh, wait, Justice Slayer. Ah, wait, Death. Death Slayer. I did not spank Death hard enough. He came for me. I tried to wheel back on my spanking hand, and I just couldn't quite get the purchase required for a good death spanking. Oh, there's a dead adventurer. Let's take your gubbins. Ah, new ring. A ring of unimaginable... Oh, the Fist of Mega Bashing is exactly the same as that one, but probably slightly better than the rod. So let's get a fist. The ultimate in punching technology, not to be used on first dates, and the ring of unimaginable power. You don't need to imagine it because the stats are written right there. 55 health, 6% undeath resistance. And I can probably open this treasure chest. There we go, marvelous. Fancy gubbins. Orb of total invulnerability. And we'll just sort of, oh, there's a tin here. Marvelous. That's what we like to see. Right, so I believe, okay, that's a orb of total invulnerability. Oh, I think that must be a sort of, oh, don't know. Yeah, I think that must be a spell like Heck from Heaven. Must admit, I don't often use spells. It's a weakness. I usually stick to bashing people over the head. Ah! Oh no, this is gargoyle gloves. Ah, interesting. So awesome, I wish I could frame them. Well, maybe once you've stopped using them, we can put them in a little frame. We'll pop down to Nozzlefoot. He seems to have literally everything. So there's nothing specific down there. I'm just having a wee tiny scout. A wee tiny scout. So there's a definite quest there. Orkawanga and the Haunted Forest. Okay, let's pop back here. Just see what's what. More stealth spiders are probably going to be lurking here somewhere. Damn it! The sandy knoll got in my way. How could you get in my way, Sandy? I don't appreciate you standing in my path of glory, Sandy. I might have... nope, I did not. I thought maybe going in with a bash was going to prove unwise. But it was fine. Okay, that's a nice little sort of dead-end cubbyhole. But yes, we now have the south to explore. So what we'll just quickly do a little bit of teleporting. Not that it's really needed, but I don't know. I think it does save once you've teleported. But it's all autosaving anyway, so I do, to a certain extent, I do trust the autosave. Web-filled outhouse, please. That's the ticket. I'm not going to get felt by you again, sir, just yet. Maybe later. Alright, boom. Cool. Exit game. Your progress will be saved. Marvellous. Exit. Saving game. Please do not turn off your system. I won't. Not until it's saved. Marvellous. Quit to the desktop. For the desktop needs to be back on for getting rid of things. I don't know. Fuck knows. Anyway, there we go. That is your streamings for the dayings. Let us check. Let's check into the bits and the pieces and the bits and the bobs. Okay, so I have no idea what Firewatch is, but we'll go there anyway. Theoretically, anyway. Are you going to turn off, or are you going to sound? Sound? Turn off? Sound? Do it like that, that'll do. Right. Oh, I see, it's like... oh, that might not actually be Firewatch. I think that's the... Anyway, we'll still go in there. Right. I will pop over to the interim shout. The interim shite show, yes. I suppose arguably they are horrible pictures, but not quite that bad. The interim slideshow, of course, is what I meant to say. That's it. That is your stream for today. You have, I don't know, anybody new? New people? New people give a shout out? Oh no, really? Fuck no. Absolutely no new people at the team. Oh well. So preaching to the choir, but you do have Mr. Nickerin. If you fancy him tomorrow evening, then I will be back. There's a little thing from me because I will be back Saturday for Saturday RPG. Is that the correct name? Yes, it is. I wasn't sure if I'd named the town correctly in this Discord link. But yes, and then I'll tell you what, that is the individual we're about to raid. We're going to go into Mr. Blue Boosh, who is playing, as I say, I think it says Firewatch, but I'm not convinced because I think that is the phone 911 operator type game, but I might be wrong. Anyway, I will say cheerio and then start the raid commencings. Well, I say that. Let's get it in first. There we go. Start the raid. Well, you can at least join the raid for a moment. Make it seem like it's slightly more than it actually is. And then you can pop off and go to sleep, which is fair enough. But yes, I will say cheerio. I will say good night. Do enjoy your weekends. Have fun. And just generally be good people. Sounds like a good plan. Anyway, cheerio and a little reading action.